I stand by the window, my fingertips barely grazing the cool surface of the glass. The city outside is alive, glowing with the golden hues of streetlights and the distant flicker of headlights weaving through the night. But inside, within the walls of this quiet apartment, time seems to stand still. The reflection staring back at me is familiar yet distant, like an old photograph beginning to fade at the edges. My heart aches with an emptiness I can't name, a silent longing that has settled deep within my bones. I am beside him, but it feels as though a vast ocean stretches between us. His gaze no longer holds warmth. His words hang in the air like forgotten echoes, never truly reaching me. I wait, hoping that one day his eyes will find mine again, that his arms will once more feel like home. But the silence between us only grows heavier, pressing down like an unseen weight. And then, one evening, I meet someone who sees me. Not just the surface, not just the quiet smile I have perfected, but me, all of me. His eyes hold no indifference, only a deep and quiet understanding. His presence is a reminder of something I had almost forgotten, what it feels like to be noticed, to be wanted. And in that moment, something inside me stirs, a whisper of a feeling I thought had long since withered away. At first, it is just words. Gentle, thoughtful words that wrap around me like a comforting embrace. Conversations that carry a warmth I have been craving for so long. I tell myself it's harmless, just a flicker of companionship in the vast loneliness I have been drowning in. But then comes the touch. A fleeting brush of fingers against my wrist, a lingering glance that speaks of things unspoken. I know I should pull away, should retreat before it's too late. Yet, like a moth drawn to a flickering flame, I allow myself to inch closer. It is intoxicating, the way he makes me feel. The night air is crisp when it happens. The city hums softly around us, and in the dim glow of a quiet street corner, my lips find his. It is slow, unhurried, a moment stretched beyond time. A sigh against the cold, a delicate collision of longing and hesitation. For those brief seconds, nothing else matters. Not the past, not the future, only the warmth of the present. But as we pull away, reality settles over me like a heavy cloak. The whisper of guilt begins to creep in, curling around the edges of my thoughts, waiting to consume me. 2 weeks slip through my fingers like grains of sand. Moments stolen in secrecy, fleeting touches and quiet laughter that feel both exhilarating and damning. But with each passing day, the weight inside me grows heavier. And then something shifts. The man I had once felt slipping away from me begins to change. His gaze lingers on me longer. His touch becomes softer. His voice carries an unfamiliar tenderness. It is as if, somehow, he has sensed the distance that had begun to form and is now trying to bridge it. I should feel relief, should embrace the warmth I had longed for. But all I feel is the crushing realization of what I have done. I have betrayed him. Not just in body, but in heart, in the quiet corners of my mind where I have allowed another to take root. And there is no undoing it. The nights have become unbearable. Sleep is elusive, each moment of rest haunted by the weight of unspoken truth. I lie beside him, his breath steady, his presence familiar, yet I feel more alone than ever. He speaks of the future with certainty, of moving in together, of a life built side by side. He holds me close, unaware of the storm raging within me. I want to believe in his dreams, to hold on to the love he still offers so freely. But every whispered promise feels like a lie against my skin. I can see it now, the fracture in our foundation. An invisible wound, hidden but festering. And I know, secrets have a way of revealing themselves. Whether by choice or by force, the truth always finds its way to the surface. I stand at the edge of a decision that will shape everything that follows. Confess and risk shattering the fragile illusion we have built? Or walk away, leaving behind the love he still holds for me, sparing him the pain of knowing? Every option feels unbearable. To tell him means destroying the future he envisions, breaking the trust he has never questioned. To leave without a word would be its own kind of cruelty, a wound left to fester in the silence. I gaze once more at the night outside my window, searching for answers in the distant glow of the city. But the stars offer no guidance, and the wind carries no wisdom. Only the night remains, vast and indifferent, as I stand on the precipice of a choice I am not yet ready to make.